Most people underestimate what they can do in a single month. They overestimate what they can do in a year or a lifetime, and overlook the fact that transformation isn't some abstract idea floating somewhere in the distant future. It's not something reserved for the extraordinary, or for those born with privilege, opportunity, or luck. It's something any person can claim, any day they decide to, and it begins the moment you choose to master yourself. The ancient Stoics believed that true power wasn't about conquering others, or accumulating wealth, or chasing shallow pleasures. True power, according to Marcus Aurelius, was the ability to rule yourself, to be the master of your own mind, your own emotions, and your own actions, no matter what storm you walk through. And the truth is, if you begin practicing this daily consistently, with full intention, you'll be unrecognizable to the version of yourself you once were in just 1 month. Because most people are slaves. Not in chains or shackles, but slaves to their impulses, to their anger, to their fears, to the opinions of others, and to their own undisciplined minds. They wake up reacting to the world around them, pulled in 1,000 directions by things that don't matter. They let minor inconveniences ruin their mood. They let temporary discomfort dictate their entire day. They chase validation from people they secretly don't respect. And slowly, quietly, their lives become a series of reactions, not decisions. But the Stoics knew that if you can master one thing, your response, you can master your entire life. The outer world becomes irrelevant when the inner world is in order. So what would happen if, for the next 30 days, you lived by this principle? What would happen if you woke up tomorrow and decided, from this moment on, you will not allow anything outside of your control to disturb your peace? That you will not chase people, you will not beg for attention, you will not waste your time on petty things. That you will discipline your mind as if your life depended on it. Because it does. When you realize that the quality of your mind determines the quality of your life, you stop tolerating mediocrity from yourself. You stop making excuses. You stop waiting for ideal circumstances. You become obsessed with mastery not of others, but of yourself. And this is how transformation begins. It starts in silence. It starts in the quiet moments where nobody's watching. It starts when you choose not to react to that insult. When you decide to let go of that pointless argument. When you stop yourself from checking your phone for the 5th time in 5 minutes. When you notice your thoughts drifting into negativity, and you consciously bring them back to discipline, to purpose, to strength. It happens when you get up and train your body even when you're exhausted. When you keep your word to yourself because you respect your own soul too much to betray it. When you wake up early because you said you would. When you sit in discomfort instead of running from it. When you stay calm in chaos because you refuse to hand over your power to external circumstances. Day after day, you'll feel the difference. At first, it'll be subtle. You'll notice you don't get as irritated by minor things. You'll catch yourself before snapping at someone. You'll experience stress, but it won't consume you. The things that used to trigger you will start to feel meaningless. Then it gets deeper. Your energy changes. People feel it when you walk into a room. You speak less, but your words carry more weight. You don't chase approval and suddenly, people respect you more. You stop explaining yourself. You stop over-apologizing. You move with quiet confidence because your peace is no longer negotiable. In 1 month of practicing this, you will not be the same. The world around you may remain chaotic, but you'll move through it differently. Where others complain, you'll find solutions. Where others panic, you'll remain composed. Where others gossip and waste time, you'll be building something in silence. And the truth is, when you operate this way, you become unstoppable. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. Seneca once wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom isn't about external circumstances. It's about no longer being a prisoner of your own emotions, habits, and destructive patterns. So, for the next 30 days, I challenge you to stop negotiating with weakness, to stop defending your old self, to stop indulging in habits that numb your potential. Replace passive consumption with purposeful action. Replace mindless entertainment with education. Replace complaining with gratitude. Replace fear with courage, even if it's small at first. Replace impulsive reactions with calm responses. Most people don't realize that the greatest battle they'll ever fight happens inside their own head. And it's a war you must win daily. Marcus Aurelius faced constant betrayals, wars, plagues, and death. Yet, in his meditations, he reminds himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Every moment is a choice. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to transform overnight. You only have to be better than you were yesterday. You only have to refuse to be a slave to your emotions one more time than you give in to them. And little by little, it compounds. Your discipline sharpens. Your focus intensifies. Your tolerance for nonsense disappears. Your vision for your life becomes clear. In 30 days, you can forge a version of yourself that commands respect without demanding it, that draws people in without chasing them, that remains calm when others are falling apart, that speaks with weight, even in silence. Because when you master your mind, you master your life. So when the temptations come, and they will remember this, every time you give in, you're strengthening the old you. Every time you resist, you're feeding the new one. Which one do you want to grow? The version of you that settles, reacts, and surrenders to weakness? Or the version of you that moves with power, presence, and unshakable inner peace? You decide. It won't be easy. It's not supposed to be. Anything worth having demands sacrifice. And the cost of your old habits is your future potential. The price of discipline is discomfort, but the reward is freedom. True, unshakable, unstoppable freedom. Not just freedom from external things, but from the prison of your own undisciplined mind. From the constant need for approval. From the craving for distractions. From the endless cycle of chasing validation and avoiding discomfort. The man or woman who can master themselves can endure anything. So, begin now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. No. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop asking for permission. Stop giving your power to things and people that don't deserve it. Take control. For the next 30 days, live as if your future self is watching. Because it is. Every decision you make now shapes the person you'll become. Every habit you choose to keep or to kill is building the architecture of your destiny. No one else is coming to save you. No one else can fight your battles. And no one else will feel the pain of regret for a life half-lived. But you still have time. And if you begin this path today, 1 month from now, you'll look back and realize you're no longer the person you used to be. Your mind is sharper. Your emotions are steady. Your presence is undeniable. And your power, the kind that can't be bought, inherited, or faked, will radiate from you.